Well, I'm looking at getting a little bit lighter, and I'm thinking about switching over to something different. I keep all my food in this bear vault, bear canister, and this is what it is. It weighs about 2.5 pounds almost, so that's quite a bit of poundage to just be a container. So I thought, I don't really need all that food, so I'm gonna pack what I can in this light insulated lunch box bag and go from there. I pretty much mainly eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when I don't want to cook, and I can probably throw an extra rice packet or something like that in there too. So I'm gonna see what that's like. So there's the bread. Got a pack of graham crackers. They get crushed if they were in something else that isn't self-contained. Jelly. It's a glass jar. I couldn't find a plastic jar, so it's kind of heavy. At least a pound. And there's my peanut butter. And then miscellaneous stuff, the rest of it in here. Got a couple packs of fish. Another pack of fish. I got a can of soup. What's this? Yeah, cream of chicken. I actually ate that one time just out of the can cold. It's not too bad, I guess. Of course, a couple of knives and a few rice packets and breakfast bars. Well, the lunch pack is all packed, and you can see what I got in there from compared before. Quickly, it's a loaf of bread, peanut butter and jelly containers. A salmon pack is back in there. Got 2 tuna packs. Individual jellies. I've got a thing of graham crackers. And 4 breakfast bars. All that fits inside there. So if I had to, I could unload that into a bag or something, but that works really well, I think. And for a little $5 or so, I can probably get another, well, I'll get another lunch bag, take the plastic container out of there so it'll crush right down, so whenever I want, I can just use it for cold food or ice. Oh, and a bonus pouch. That's pretty cool. Stuff a couple things in there. So there I have it. I think I'll work with that for a while. Definitely get down lower weight by at least 2 or 3 pounds. Miscellaneous things in a pannier. I have a reflective vest when I ride on the road. Just a cheap little cable lock. It helps to detour some. I have a bigger lock that helps too. I may not take that. I have a spare headlight. This is my main pump, Morph G. It has a gauge on it, and a handle will flip down, and it's got a base to put your foot. Of course, wipes, I'll transfer that to my handlebar bag. I put some of these trail mix, I'll put some of that in a spare bag, like a little pint-sized bag. And of course the tube, I've had that for a while. A couple of days meds. And this I made, it is a shower holder, shower kit. If you don't have a milk jug with you, you can always get a milk jug of water, container of water, and I've got the holes on the top. This will last for about 3 or 4 minutes. So if you have a gallon of water, about 3 or 4 minutes. It's easy to carry this and get a jug of water, or carry this in an empty jug for weight and then get water later. Of course, toilet paper too. So that's what I'm considering this time. Electronics, batteries. 2 20-amp Anker batteries. One's a little bit newer than the other. One uses the PD technology. The other one still charges by the micro USB cord. That's for the my phone. Charges my phone. Also charges the newer battery. A couple of AA batteries and a couple of the cords to charge my lights. This is my summer kit for clothes, and of course I have my hygiene kit here too. There's a microfiber towel to dry off on. Of course, my hygiene kit, it's got my deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, a little like a knit comb, and clippers, a couple other things. This is pretty cheap, lightweight, so use that too. Scrubber. There's the bag that holds all of that. I have a pair of shorts, 2 short sleeve shirts, a long sleeve shirt in the evening just in case it dips down a little bit cooler, and of course a pair of underwear and 3 socks. And there it is, all contained in the bag, clothes and the hygiene kit. This is a cook kit I put together. I don't always need the frying pan, but it contains a lid, a stick-free pan, a holder for the pan, a spatula, which I want to try to find one that folds down more compact, and in here I have extra bags, can opener, a scrubber, and a little cloth. Inside here, let's see if I can get it. There we go. The plastic cup comes out and will leave me just the stainless steel 24-ounce container, which I will cook on. But inside here is lighter, a quick snack, breakfast bar, a hot chocolate is still left in there from the winter, and this is my stove in MSR. There we are. And that is my cook kit. So I'll put that back together and I'll show you where I'm going to fit it together. There's my cup with the stove in it, a fuel canister. I could actually fit 2 of those, one on top of the other. I have a spatula in there for when I decide if I want to use the frying pan. And of course got the can opener, spoon, spatula, and the handle holder. Still plenty of space in there. Plus I have space in here for a spoon. I might put the spoon in there. I think that'll work out just fine. Although this didn't have really enough space to fit. I tried it at the bottom, but then I can't fit anything else in it really. And I won't always use the frying pan, so I may just leave that home sometimes. So I may have enough room to fit a spare tube. Here's an extra battery, my second battery. And I would only really probably use that if I'm multiple days without electricity. Spare light. And these lunch packs have space in the top, so there's actually room to fit that in there. And then zip it up. Just like that. All self-contained. There's my food bag and my cook kit miscellaneous bag. Both of those packs fit well in one of the 22-liter panniers. And if I'm going to take that, I can always put that on top. And it'll roll up still nice and tight. And I still have one complete empty pannier of 22 liters. And my rear pannier as well. So maybe I'll try to squeeze all this into just 2 panniers. My only concern is my sleep kit is in 1 pannier. That weighs about 7 pounds, 8 pounds total. But this is going to weigh quite a bit more. So it'll be off balance. So I'll have to consider that. This is the kit so far. And I may be able to take some more stuff out. Orange juice container for the tent at nighttime. Extra food, I won't take that. In the Metamucil container, I have a Clorox bottle, partially full of Clorox. I found I needed that every day or two to wash my clothes out. Otherwise they stink. Mosquito repellent, chain lube, toilet tissue. I have a mesh flag for the bike to be seen more on the road. May or may not need that. I have a vest that has reflective on there. Here's a second small lock. Still not sure if I'm taking that. Frying pan and lid. Not much, a few ounces, but I may not take that because I haven't used it in several trips. That is my Chick-fil-A poncho. And I just finished washing it, letting it dry. Otherwise it stinks if you let it set for too long, bagged up. This is my handlebar bag. I won't go through the contents again, but that's what I have in there. If you watch the video, I have my miscellaneous battery and mainly my cook kit set in there. And the red bag, yeah. I have food in there. Transferred that from the bear canister. This would be what I'm wearing. Bike shorts, shirt, and extra shorts over top of my bike shorts. They dry pretty quick. Of course, this is my main pump. It's a Morph G. Underneath the sneakers, I have my clothes that you've seen in the previous segment. These are slip-on sneakers. I like them. They dry pretty quick. I just finished Cloroxing them, so maybe they won't stink so bad when they get wet. I'm not pulling it out of the pannier, but in the bottom, I have my Thermarest air mattress. It's about 2.5 pounds. And then I have a very lightweight, sort of like an insert to a sleeping bag. That's what I'm using for my summer weight, down to about 50 some degrees, 55, 60 degrees. And then on top of that, I have in a 10-liter bag, I have a full-size pillow that's folded up and smushed in there. So that's my sleep kit. Of course, I got the tent, and I have 4 pannier bags. Those are currently empty. 2 of the bags are 35-liter with 2 mesh exteriors, which will snap up. And of course, I have straps. And that is my kit. And I'll put all that together and weigh it again and see where it's at. There's my bike when it's not being ridden. I made a holder for my flag and pool noodles for more visibility. I have a tail light, and that is USB chargeable. I have patches and a little metric wrench and a couple other things, the tire things to change the tube. And I think there's a screwdriver in there. I have 2 water bottles. They each hold 3/4 of a liter. And new for me, I have 2 feed bags. And they worked out pretty good. I can hold a water bottle there. And for now I have my soap, dish liquid, and a microfiber towel. And there you have it. I'll load it up. I'll have 2 panniers on the front, 2 panniers on the back, and my tent on top of that. And of course my handlebar bag.